Hello everyone, I'm Mark and you are listening to Speak English Today. We have reached a milestone in John's journey. He's no longer just the new guy. Today, he has to prove himself in the most challenging environment for any English learner, the staff meeting. But before we walk into that conference room, I want to ask you something. Have you ever been in a room where everyone is speaking your target language so fast that it feels like music without lyrics? You hear the sounds, but the meaning is missing? That's exactly where John is today. We are going to spend the next minutes deconstructing the language of business meetings. We'll talk about idioms, acronyms, and the psychology of speaking up when you're afraid of making a mistake. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. This is the lesson that will take your English from classroom level to boardroom level. Let's get started. It's 1:50 p.m., 10 minutes before the meeting starts. John is at the coffee machine. He needs the caffeine. While he's waiting for his espresso, two colleagues, Dave and Maria, walk in. They are talking fast. Maria says, "I hope Sarah doesn't bring up the budget today. We're still in the red on that project." Dave laughs. "Yeah, we need to touch base with the vendors first." John stands there, sipping his coffee. His brain is working overtime. Bring up. Does that mean to carry something upstairs? No. In a meeting, to bring up a topic means to introduce it or start talking about it. And in the red, he remembers his finance class. It means losing money. And touch base. That sounds like baseball, but in business, it just means to have a quick conversation to update someone. John realizes that the meeting starts before the meeting. This informal water cooler talk is where the real language happens. He smiles at them, says, "Hey guys," and follows them to the conference room. His heart is beating a little faster now. The room is bright. 10 people are sitting around a long oak table. Sarah, the manager, is at the head of the table. She's looking at her iPad. "All right, everyone, let's get the ball rolling," Sarah says. There's another one. Get the ball rolling. It simply means to start the process or the meeting. "We're here to brainstorm some ideas for the Q3 launch," Sarah continues. "I want everyone to chime in. No idea is a bad idea." John writes down Q3 in his notebook. He knows that means third quarter, July, August, and September. But then Dave starts talking. Dave is a fast talker. "The ROI on the last campaign was low because the KPI wasn't aligned with the SEO strategy ASAP," Dave says, almost in one breath. John's mind goes blank. ROI, KPI, SEO, ASAP? It sounds like an alphabet soup. He feels that familiar panic. His hands are sweaty. He looks around. Everyone else is nodding. Does everyone understand Dave, or are they all pretending? Let's stop and help John for a second. In international business, we love acronyms. They save time, but they destroy the confidence of new learners. Let's break down Dave's sentence. ROI, return on investment. KPI, key performance indicator. SEO, search engine optimization. ASAP, as soon as possible. When Dave says all of these together, it sounds like a secret code. If you were in John's position, don't try to translate every letter. Focus on the action verb. Dave is complaining about a low something. He's unhappy. That's the core of the message. Now back to the room. John needs to speak, but he missed Dave's last point. What does he do? John remembers the tip. "I didn't quite catch that." He raises his hand slightly. "Sorry, Dave, I didn't quite catch that last part about the strategy. Could you run that by me one more time?" The room is silent. Sarah looks at John. Dave stops. In John's head, he thinks, "Oh no, I ruined the meeting." But Dave actually smiles. "Oh, sorry, John, I forget I talk like a machine. I was saying we need to change the keywords on the website by Friday." Sarah adds, "Thanks for speaking up, John. It's important that we're all on the same page." On the same page. That's a beautiful idiom. It means having the same understanding or information. By asking a question, John actually helped the whole team stay on the same page. He realizes that his weakness, not knowing everything, is actually a strength because it forces the team to be clearer. The meeting ends with a list of action items. Sarah assigns John a task. "John, can you follow up with the design team?" As they walk out, Leo, the mentor, walks beside John. "Hey John, you did great, but I saw your face when Sarah mentioned the bottleneck. Do you know what that means?" John shakes his head. "No, I was going to Google it later." Leo laughs. "A bottleneck is the part of a process that is slow and stops everything else, like the neck of a bottle. Our bottleneck is the legal department approval." John writes it down. Bottleneck. Gargalo. It makes perfect sense now. He survived the meeting not because he knew all the words, but because he wasn't afraid to learn the ones he didn't know. 15 minutes ago, John was terrified. Now he's walking back to his desk with a list of new words and a little more respect from his boss. Your challenge for episode 12. Business English is full of idioms. Tell me, in the comments, what is one acronym or idiom that always confuses you? Is it B2B, B2C, thinking outside the box? Write it down and I will explain it in the next episode. And remember, subscribe to Speak English Today. We are growing every day and your support means the world to us. Hit that bell, share this with your colleagues, and stay confident. Speak English today and change your life tomorrow. I'm Mark. See you in episode 13. Bye-bye.